Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about having orders canceled on Grubhub. So when you're driving on Grubhub, there are going to be times where you have to have orders canceled. And this isn't simply unassigning or reassigning the order, because Grubhub's got to have their own language for this. And of course, Grubhub doesn't talk much about this because they're more concerned about getting orders done rather than having orders canceled, and for good reason. So with that said, I want to go over everything you must know about having orders canceled on Grubhub, what they tell you versus how it actually is, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain and is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult with qualified professionals before you apply anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over in this video is very market dependent, and what applies to me and my market may not apply to you. So with that said, let's get started. Reasons to have orders canceled. While there may not be a lot of reasons that orders need to be canceled, there are a few of them that are frequent enough to talk about. Stores closed. Now, stores closed is also able to be canceled within the app, but there is a risk about doing that, which we will go over later in the video. But if the store is closed, you can't pick up the order, and therefore you have to have the order canceled. Then there's also the concept that the order just didn't go through on the Grubhub tablet. A lot of people don't deal with the Grubhub tablet enough because they just don't have the volume at the moment. Although if they had the volume, I'm sure they would be more than familiar enough to be able to navigate the tablet itself. So they don't know how to fix potential issues. So therefore they would have to ask you to have the order canceled. Then there's also the concept that the order just can't be completed. Maybe there's missing items and it's essential to the order itself, so the customer actually wants to cancel it, etc., etc. Again, that's something that you're gonna have to contact Grubhub about. And then the order was picked up by someone else just because they didn't want to remake the whole thing after the order was already taken. And if you're one of those drivers that take orders that aren't yours, screw you. Assigning or reassigning orders is not having it canceled. We touched on this already, but the concept of unassigning or reassigning an order on Grubhub is not the same thing as having an order canceled. Unassigning or reassigning an order is when you don't want to wait 20 minutes for an order, so you unassign it. You're not dealing with a micromanaging customer who you know is going to give you a bad rating and just an overall hard time to deal with. So you just don't deal with that. Grubhub's different about that because they don't have a customer rating system in which we can see, but those kind of customers can also cause account violations, so therefore you unassign from those customers. Having an order canceled, on the other hand, is when you make sure that the order just doesn't stay in the delivery pool. When an order is unassigned or reassigned, it goes back to the delivery pool and goes to another driver eventually. When an order is canceled, it doesn't stay in the delivery pool. Canceling an order in the app is where you say you just can't do the order anymore for whatever reason, and doing so also costs you money in the event that you decide not to have it canceled and you're just not willing to deal with support. I know the pay that you get for a canceled order is embarrassingly low. Like, was it like $1 and change half the time, which is so bad. But either way, it does cost you money and it ends up giving a headache to a lot of other Grubhub drivers. I made a video talking all about unassigning orders, so that way you know the difference. I'll leave that in the description. Feel free to check that out. Contacting support. So like I said, I would recommend contacting support instead of putting your account in harm's way by going through the app and letting them try to find a way to wrongfully deactivate you. Not only does the tech support that goes through Grubhub not actually support you, but the closed store feature has proven to wrongfully deactivate drivers. And that's not just on Grubhub, that's across the board. Uber Lyft Phoenix was wrongfully deactivated on Doordash and lost $1,700 because he was driving the graveyard shift and people weren't working, so he had to report the stores as closed during that time. And DoorDash claimed he was committing fraud. So instead of you actually having to risk the idea of them making up their own stories, you contact support and explain what's happening. They're going to confirm the issue with the restaurant, and if the store is closed, they're just going to hit voicemail, or they're just going to put you on hold for a few minutes claiming they contacted the restaurant, and then they will have the order order canceled from there. Like, seriously, sometimes I've actually been put on hold for a literal second, and then they come back on the line saying, oh, I just called them and they didn't pick up and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, bud. I mean, at least the order got canceled, right? I've never had this issue on Grubhub specifically, but don't let them tell you to unassign the order in the app. They are trying to screw you if they do that, because then they hit your ratings, and then they don't have to pay you for actually arriving to the restaurant. Now, again, the compensation on canceling orders on Grubhub is pocket change. It's basically nothing. Like, I've rarely ever seen it ever more than $2. I don't think I've ever seen it more than $2, which is really sad. But no wonder why people don't contact support and just have the order canceled. The ROT, or return on time, is absolute garbage. But not doing so makes your ROT 0 and really in the negatives, because you spent all that time driving there. So make sure you just get the money, even if it's a little bit. Now, again, they're known to playing games. One time I was sent to a restaurant before it was open, and they kept me on hold for 20 minutes just so they could come back and say, oh, looks like they're open now. Really? You kept me on hold for 20 minutes, and you expect me to wait there now because they didn't start the order because they just opened, and you're really gonna screw me like that? That's ridiculous. Again, I had to go through a couple of agents before I had one of them do their job for once in their life and have the order canceled that way, but they will play that game, and you gotta be willing to fight for it. It's really not just that, though. Asking drivers to cancel an order on their side so it hits your ratings and they don't have to pay you. And especially on Grubhub, because you're on scheduled blocks, and those blocks don't have to pay you if you're trying to go for a premier driver, you know? Saying that they will call the restaurant and you don't even hear the phone ring. Saying the payment will go through in the next 24 hours, or they have to review whether or not order deserves a payment at all. I actually got screwed that way. Like, really? You're gonna go that far to scam me out of $1.50? Like, how down bad is Grubhub to where they gotta scam you like that? But their goal is to get the order done through as many manipulative tactics as they can. Not to support us when things go wrong, not to get us off the phone as quickly as possible, otherwise they would have had me off the phone sooner than 20 minutes, or to have us just take orders that we shouldn't take in the first place. Don't let them play their games, and fight for what you deserve to be paid for as much as you can. Don't be that guy. Some people may have heard how sometimes they like to skirt the system and not call to check in on the restaurant, and they think, I could make free money on that. No, dude, it's less than $2. Get real. Don't even. Second of all, that mentality in overdoing that behavior, that mindset of just looking for ways to screw the system, is fraud. And in short, don't be that guy. Did I miss anything? Is there something else about having orders canceled on Grubhub that I have yet to cover in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that anybody and everybody knows how to deal with having orders canceled on Grubhub as much as possible, so we can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!